Good day and welcome back to another World of Warcraft video. In this video we're going to talk about the best, in inverted commas, bronze farm in the open world right now in phase 3. You can earn a ton of bronze from this. It just requires you to have a couple things, and then we will talk about the process. Before we begin, there are two things you need to have down. First is you need to have as much infinite knowledge as possible on your character. Remember, infinite knowledge is obtained from achievements, and that infinite knowledge allows you to increase the amount of infinite power that you obtain. It's literally a multiplier, so the more you have, the more you obtain from any source. Secondly, you'll want to have Heroic World Tier active. Remember, to activate Heroic World Tier, you need to do it at the Bronze Bazaar. And once it's active, it will augment your drops from mobs. So it's very, very, very important to do so. So how does the farm work? Well, it's pretty simple. You see this giant ship that is here in the Broken Shore. This is Centenax. And if you land here on your map, right around here, you will see that there are tons of players that are opening up portals and fighting enemies. Now, this is the best farm because firstly, if you can get a group together, you can start to defeat these enemies pretty quickly. But it's not only about defeating the enemies really quickly, it's also about what they drop. When you defeat a group of enemies, you'll see that they drop a Centenax beacon. This beacon can be of various types, but the most important thing is that when you activate the beacon, a portal will open. If you have a group of 5 players, you can all constantly activate portals all the time, and this will enable you to essentially have incredibly good drops because the amount of enemies you face will constantly be going up, which is super duper important. The more mobs you defeat, the more beacons you'll unlock. When you open up a beacon, a portal will open when you follow the green line, and you can rinse and repeat. Now, if you have a super efficient group, you can sit here and farm this spot for a long period of time, and depending on your infinite knowledge, you will gain hundreds of thousands of infinite power for your characters. Now, if you're wondering how to get a group, it's pretty simple. You can either join one by looking in the pre-made raids Legion section, or obviously you can start your own if you're not being accepted, like myself. The best one for you to open in terms of portal is the Imps portal. The reason for this is that the Imps portal gives you the most individual mobs per portal. So the Imps one is the best, but any of these is honestly pretty much good to go. So any portal that you open is pretty much good to go, and you just want to essentially open as many as possible. Once you do that, you are ready. And yeah, just farm it up. So yes, that's it. The only thing I will say is try to get in on this farm as quickly as possible. Remember, Blizzard don't really like these farms. They're not really how they view the game being meant to be played. So it's best if you obviously partake in this as quickly as possible and farm it up as quickly as possible if you're interested. You also don't have to farm. It's not necessary for you because, there's plenty of other ways for you to get, a ton of infinite power. So you don't have to do this. But yeah, that's it from me. Bye.